Hey, this is FTHater doing a 6-max sit and go replayer for TRC 69. This is a $6 tournament, so we'll go ahead and get started. Ace-9 here opening. Certainly want to open on the button with Ace-9 suited. I don't like opening to 4x. I think you should make it 60, just 3x. And as you go up in the levels, we go from 3x to 2.5x to 2x. So I don't really like opening 4x at all in this spot, because Just Think is going to call you. If he's decided he's going to call, he's either going to call 60 or he's going to call 80. So there's really no reason to inflate the pot when we get the same results by making it 3x or 4x. Okay, so he folds. Okay, open limping with the 4s is fine. And calling early on in tournaments, I think limping with small pairs and set mining is absolutely appropriate and plus EV. And folding, that's fine. King 10, check, fold, good. Good fold. Good. Okay. Open limping in this spot with Ace-3 suited, I think is it's not a profitable play. I think opening here with Ace-9 suited would be fine, but opening to 90, not open limping. So this is certainly not profitable. And in these 6-max tournaments, really don't want to see you open limping in many spots at all. So this is just a fold. We shouldn't be getting involved in this pot, so that should be a fold. Alright, the flop certainly hits our range where we limped, and you check. You really want to fire at this pot. He checks, and you check behind again. This is very passive play. You need to be firing at these pots when your opponent checks to you. And we go check, check. At this point on the river, there's no reason to bet, because he's not going to fold any pair. And he's not going to fold an ace if he happened to have one. So I think checking on the river is fine, but certainly firing at the flop. We gave him 2 free cards to get there when we more than likely had the best hand the whole way. So need to be a little more aggressive in those kind of spots. Okay, raising with middle pairs here with 9s, I think that's fine. It's committing a lot of chips, but I think it's fine with a limper. I'd way rather being in position against the limper and raising here, but I still think that's fine. And we get 2 callers. Open shoving here is just you couldn't do anything worse than open shoving 1255 into a 600 pot. We're lucky that Lajah didn't have King Queen or King Jack here. Just no reason to shove. If you just bet half pot here, you're going to get the same result, and you're not going to commit all your chips. And if you make a half pot size bet and they call, then you're more than likely behind on this dry of a board, and you probably just want to shut down. So lucky that they didn't have a king, but that's not good at all. That's certainly a negative VV play. Okay, fold, fold, and easy call, and have the same hand. Okay. Good fold. Okay, Queen Jack I think is fine. Okay, when they go check check, you need to fire here. Again, kind of the situation we had a minute ago, just playing too passive. And obviously we let him get there on the river, and I think we could have picked this up on the turn if we would have taken a bet at it. Just a little too passive. And with 17 big blinds, it's fine to fold. Open limping here, again, we just don't want to open limp. Make this 225 and take the initiative in the hand by raising. Much better play. So open limping, catch top pair, and good bet. Right fold, right fold. Raising to 300. I don't think we want a 3x at the 5100 level. I'd way rather see you making it 225 or 250. I think it's just committing too many chips. And if either one of these guys shove, I think ace nine's too weak to call at this point with 14 big blinds behind. So I'd way rather see you at 225 or 250 here. I think we get the same result either way. Good fold. Okay. And with 11 big blinds behind, definitely that's a fold. And ace 3. Okay. Okay, calling here is definitely not the right play. Ace 10 I think is certainly good enough. We've seen team leader playing a lot of hands. So this is a situation where we have basically 10 big blinds. We want to just reship it here. When he opens to 459, I think we just want to ship ace 10, because no matter what the flop comes, 5, 6, 9, he's going to bet and you're going to fold. And even if an ace comes, you're not going to be sure if you have the best hand. So ace 10, you're much better off to just ship it back here. And we probably get a fold out of team leader. Queen Jack suited, certainly with 9 big blinds, that is a ship. Fold. 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 Ace 2 not quite good enough there to call a shove. Ace 3, this is still a little too light. When you have 9 big blinds, I think going through 3 players with ace 3 offsuit is it's a negative EV play as well. So I think we want to just fold the ace 3 in this spot. Calling with the jack 9 here when he raises. Again, you just don't want to play out of position with jack 9. You just want to fold this hand. These chips are too valuable at this point in the tournament, four-handed. You're much better off just folding the jack 9. Okay, obviously flopping the world here and leading out shoving is just not, it's not the best way to extract value from this pot. Team leader 99% of the time here is going to fire this this board. It certainly, he can represent this board pretty well. So just shipping it here is a mistake. And he folds. So I think we get no value out of the second nut. So that's certainly certainly a bad play. We're much better just to check shove over top of him at that point. Okay, 8 big blinds. I think that's fine. Folding. And fold. Again, open limping. Don't want to see you doing that. They're just going to get you in trouble. And he's nice enough to check. Board comes queen 8-2. And again, shipping 4 times the pot in this spot is just, if he wakes up with a queen or a better 8, he's probably calling, because you're probably never shipping a queen in this spot. He can pretty easily put you on an 8, or maybe 9s or 10s. But again, he calls with the 8 with a better kicker and out.